Hey students, so today's topic is about commas. A comma is a small punctuation mark. It helps us take a small pause when we read. Commas make our sentences clear and easy to understand. Okay, let's move towards the next slide. Okay, student, this is your pre-assessment. You have to look the sentences. Some of these sentences having mistakes. They are missing commas. Your job is to find the mistakes and fix it. Further, I will explain the next slide so that you can do this activity very quickly. First, you have to understand this so that you can do this activity. Okay. The first one is commas with dates. Okay. Use commas to separate the following components of a date: the day of the week, the day of the month, and the year. When we write a full date, we use commas after the day of the week, the day of the month, and the year if the sentence continues. Okay? For example, we have the sentence Monday, July 4, 2022. We simply put the comma after Monday, after July 4, and we don't have to put commas in 2022. And the next one is on 1st January 2023, we celebrated New Year's Day. And the correct version of this is on January 1, comma, 2023, comma. We celebrated New Year's Day. One thing that you notice that I didn't put comma after 2022 and I put comma after 2023. This is why, because on January 1, 2023, the date appears between the sentence, and the date is separate date, Monday, July 4, 2022, and this one is on 1 January 2023. This date comes between the sentence, so that I put a comma after 2023. Why the commas are important? Because it ensures clarity and proper sentence structure. Without commas, dates can become confusing or ambiguous. Okay, let's move towards the next slide. Okay, as I have told you, if the date is in the middle of the sentence, we add a comma after the year. For example, the meeting on July 15, 2022 was a success. The correct version of this is on the meeting on July 15, comma, 2022, comma, was a success. This is because when a date is in the middle of the sentence, place a comma after the year. Okay. The next one is if the date appears without a year, no comma is needed. For example, these are the basic rules. You have to learn these rules so that you can understand the things very easily. If the date appears without a year, no comma is needed. For example, they were married on April 9. As you can see that we didn't put any kind of comma in this because the date appears without a year. Okay. The next one is also the end activity. Identify and correct errors. Incorrect version. She was born on September 16, 1995 in Lahore. I think you guys can do this very easily. She was born on September 16, comma, 1995, comma, in Lahore. And the next one is on Thursday, August 10, 2023, we held a workshop. The correct version of this is on Thursday, comma, August 10, comma, 2023, comma, we held a workshop. This is because the date appears between the sentence, so we put a comma after the year. And the next one is the results of the test were published on 25 October 2020. The results of the test were published on 25 October, comma, 2020. And we didn't put comma after the year because the sentence didn't continue. The next one is commas with direct access and introductory words. I explained this slide with this document so that you can understand it very easily. Okay. When we speak directly to someone, we use commas around their names. Okay. Like Ali, please close the door. We put a comma after the Ali because we ask Ali directly something. The next one is, can you help me, Sarah? I asked to Sarah directly that can she help me? I put comma after this and put a question mark for Sarah so that it will let you know that we asked to Sarah a direct question. Teacher, I have a question. We asked to teacher directly that I have a question. Thank you. Thank you, comma, mom. The comma shows we are talking directly to someone or other person. A direct access simply means we are talking to someone's directly. When we say a person's name, we use a comma. For example, don't be late, Sarah. Could you please help me, Ali? We put simply don't be late, comma, and then Sarah. Could you help me, comma, Ali? Question mark. Like this, I can show you with the example also. Sorry. Yes. For example, we have the sentence don't be late. Sarah. Okay. Don't be late, Sarah. It simple means that I asked to Sarah directly that please don't be late and put a question mark, exclamation mark after this. Okay. It means direct access simply means that we are talking to someone directly. Okay. The next slide is about, sorry, introductory words or phrase. Okay. Introductory words or phrases. We use a comma after words at the beginning of the sentences, like yes, no, well, afterwards. These sounds sometimes sentence begin with this words. We put a comma after these words. For example, yes, I will help you. We simply put comma after yes. Let's take other example like now. Uh, like no, I have not finished. We simply put comma after no and I have not finished. Like we have the words yes, I finished my homework. We simply put comma after yes. No, I don't understand the question. We simply put comma after no. Well, let's try again. Afterwards, we went to the park. In the morning, I drink milk. The comma makes a small pause after the first word or phrase. Okay? Why these rules matter? Because let's move towards the next slide. Okay. Why these rules matter? Sit down, children. We ask to children to sit down so that we put a comma after sit down and then come children. Thank you, teacher. We ask the teacher thank you. So we put a comma after thank you and then teacher comes. Okay. Please help me, Ahmed. We ask the Ahmed to help me so that we can put this part, we can put comma after this part. Good morning, class. The teacher asks the students this so that we put comma after this. Good morning, class. Without the comma, the sentences can sound confusing, like we can't understand it properly. Okay, these are the further activities. Okay, the next one is the other activity. Okay, you have to do this activity to your own. I will also provide a solution about this, but you have to do it first so that you can understand it quickly. Okay, student, these are the solution. Okay, the first one is, well, let's get started right away. As you guys can see that we studied about introductory words, well, no, good luck. Okay, We simply put comma after well. Then let's get started right away. The next one is good luck Ali with your presentation. We simply put comma after good luck. No, I have not made the arrangements yet. Simply no after comma. I have not made the arrangements yet. What do you think, John, about this proposal? What do you think? We simply put comma after this. Then John, about this proposal. As you guys can see that this sentence basically have three parts. What do you think, John, about this proposal? When we don't put comma in this, we can't understand it properly. As I have told you that when we ask directly to someone, we put comma after this. Okay, so we ask to John, what do you think? The first part is, what do you think? Comma, about whom? John, comma, about this proposal. Okay, so I think you can do this activity easily now. Okay, so do this activity and write the answers in your notepad or drawing book.